You ready?
All right. Let's do this. Match 2 here. Jamie Lee Curtis, I believe, is 1-1. I'm 1-1. Or no, I'm 0-1 on Xbox. This is the Xbox match. Jamie Lee Curtis, 1-1. Yes, okay. I'm 0-1. So this is my second of third matches on Xbox. I've played 2 on PlayStation. I'm 1-1 there and can't get out of my group. We are making very good progress on getting all the matches done. Pretty good. I think we're more than halfway through at this point in just, I don't know, 2 days, or maybe this is the 3rd day. The matches are rolling in, which is nice to see. See if I can, I think it's very unlikely that I win a match on Xbox, but we will see if I can make that happen.
Well, hello there.
Right now.
My name's John, and I'd like
to
welcome you
Let's do it.
to the golf club.
Good luck, Jamie Lee Curtis.
And who will win today? That is my question as we start this round of match play golf. Let's go down to that first tee and see what happens.
Headed right at the bunker. Is it gonna miss? No. All right. See if I can find a fairway.
Okay, here we go.
Tempo's usually pretty poor. Okay. Not the worst swing I've ever taken. If I hit those all day, I think I'll be fine. 308 yards. Now, this is a par 5 that probably going to be tough for Jamie Lee Curtis to reach. Most likely scenarios, he probably ends up in that front right-hand bunker. That's kind of where everything collects down to. We'll see if that's the case here. Okay. It's actually probably even a better spot. He gets to play it from the fairway. That's probably pretty smart.
Okay.
I will take a crack at it.
We have about 250 yards.
And actually, so 3 wood's too long here. I'll try to just roll a 3-iron down into it. Okay. It's on the surface. It's very far away, but that is a long-distance eagle putt coming up. This is the 3rd for Jamie Lee Curtis. Hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday. Go over to spreadsheetgolf.com. There's a tournament going on over there. There's an Outlaw Tour event, a real-life Outlaw Tour event going on. It's early on the West Coast. It's 9:30, I guess. I've not had my first coffee yet. Get up. Okay, that's in the bunker.
He's hitting out of
and
the
it might be
beach
plugged.
here now. Let's see what goes down.
I like this course. I wish I knew how to pronounce it better. I got to ask Mernloaf. Aeolia Island? Aeolia Island? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it has been great and has been met with nothing but rave reviews in this process. You can go really low. There is risk reward. It makes match play quite a bit of fun. Also, I have not announced this anywhere yet. That's a... Okay, that's a pretty good putt. For season 2, I've not announced this. I'm going to share this right now. For season 2, I'm looking to do basically like an all-star game at the end of the year, where the way that I envision this, and I've got to work out the details, but the way I envision this is the top 2 golfers from every flight would make the all-star team, all-star game, whatever. That's actually a pretty good shot because it just trickles onto the green. Anything that lands on the green kind of wants to roll off the back into the bunker. I got away with that. That was not what I was trying to do. Would make this all-star team, and then basically we would kind of do it Ryder Cup style. Like maybe we'd have the first round would be best ball and you'd be with a partner, then it would be alternate shot, then it would be, you know, Sunday singles or whatever.
Okay, 11
So
footer
still
here.
working out the
This is
details on
definitely
that, but I
makeable.
want to combine kind of like a or a Ryder Cup aspect, and then also where you earn your way onto the team playing through season 2. So I'm working out the details there, but hoping to have like an all-star game and kind of a Ryder Cup, style in season 2, which I think will be cool. Jamie Lee Curtis for Bird. He can win this hole here. Did he? Yeah, he did. Okay, back to all square.
All right, you didn't win that hole, but
Good putt there. We have
go to the next one. What do you think?
alternated the first 2 holes. Short par 4. So this is one of the ones that is high risk, high reward, which is what I like here. It's kind of hard to get it to stay on the green depending on what the conditions are. Although he has 2 wood. That's probably smart. I should have changed my bag here. I should have probably put 2 wood in the bag because that's the club for this hole, I think, but he's yanked it. Oh, it's going to plug on him. That's going to be tough. All right, so I will probably try to just hit driver through the green here. Excuse me. And if it ends up in that back bunker, that's fine.
It's a nice looking shot.
It's on a pretty decent line. Kick left. No. It'll kick right down into the collection area.
Hopefully he can deal.
So we'll try to
with
get
a
up and
little
down here.
sand
This is a
shot.
very, very tricky shot for Jamie Lee Curtis, who looks cool. He's got his Vice hat on. He's got his white pants on. Sunglasses. It's a cool look. You can see my ball down there in the collection area. Well, this might not stay on the green. This might roll off. Yeah. That's another thing about this Mernloaf design is, man, if you miss off these like little collection areas, you're kind of cooked a little bit, which I think is good. Now this one I've got to hit just perfect because I don't want to have this roll back down to my feet. I didn't hit it great, but I'm going to get away with it. Jamie Lee Curtis knocks it dead. So I have this putt to win the hole.
Sink this and you'll go
Otherwise, we
one
will
up,
have
my
it,
friend.
and it's dead straight. But I'm a very bad putter on Xbox here. Okay.
That's a solid birdie.
If that missed the hole, it was going to go 30 feet by. All right, so we've now alternated the first 3 holes. I'm back to being 1 up. Hardest
Okay,
hole on the
let's tee up
course
another
here.
one. We got hole
One
number
that
4.
the more risk you take on the right-hand side, the better it is. But if you hit that rock, obviously you're dead. That should be fine. You want to land it right there in that rough, have it trickle down into the middle of the fairway. I also
Nice.
love playing,
And
the
let's
same
see
course
how
now
this
because
hole
I'm playing
goes
in
down
both
for
on
him.
both consoles. I'm going to play 6 matches on here, and really learning the course is a lot of fun. And this is a good course because there's a lot of different ways you can play it. That one's going to be perfect too. Okay.
And from 170-ish yards out.
7 iron for Jamie. 8 iron maybe. See what he ends up going with here. It's all over it if it's the number. It's on a great line. This is the shot I almost holed out yesterday on PlayStation. That's a great ball.
We're
So
right
great
around
shot there.
165 yards out.
It's a little right of the pin
Looks like you'll be putting.
and probably going to end up a little long. But we'll both have birdie putts at it. Mine downhill, and I'll have to go first.
All right, 13-footer.
His shorter and up the hill. So advantage Jamie at the moment, but I can put that to bed if I make this. Hold your head up. Okay.
Ooh, bad luck.
So he's going to have a crack at it. He's going to have a crack to go back to all square, and we'll alternate all these holes. Right edge, maybe a little outside right. With the right pace here. Okay. So we've not halved the hole yet. I've won holes 1 and 3. He's won 2 and 4. And we're back to all square. Couple of heavyweights just throwing punch and counter punch. Except I don't think I'm much of a heavyweight on Xbox. Might be like featherweights. Hey, thanks Eric in the chat. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hope your spreadsheet golf lineups are going well this week. All right, can I carry this? Get over there. All right. Shorter than I would have liked.
And we have about,
but still a pitching wedge into the screen, I think.
From here.
Add a little bit of loft to it. Okay, perfect, perfect. Get over that little ridge. There's a little ridge right there. That's perfect. It might, I was going to say it might go in, but no.
Good stuff.
All right, that should be a tap-in bird. And we've applied the match play pressure onto Jamie Lee Curtis. Also, I considered, I didn't really say anything when I set out the rules and regulations and stuff about playing with or without turn order. So turn order meaning, like in this case, turn order is on. So I have to watch Jamie Lee hit, and he has to watch me hit. Another great shot right there.
And a 5-foot putt for him.
It would be quicker if we played without that, because you can both play at the same time and you just see each other's ball flight. But I think I like in match play seeing your opponent hit or him having to see you hit really kind of amplifies the pressure and the stakes a little bit. So I didn't really say anything. There might be guys who are playing with turn order on or off, but something to consider moving forward, how that would work. So that's the first, the fifth hole is the first hole that we have. Alternated, the first 4 holes have the fifth with birdies on 2 really nice approaches. So let's see where we go from here. Pretty even match so far. This is going to carry that bunker. Okay. Lost that drive a little bit out to the right, I assume. That was not the plan.
All right.
But long enough to carry the bunker, no problem. And maybe it was the plan. I don't know what his plan
looks
is.
Pretty safe.
Okay. I'm going to go first here.
All right, and we are
this
about
is significantly
160
uphill.
yards or so from the pin.
Is it 7 iron up the hill? Because you really want to just carry the bunker. But you can't risk leaving it in there like I might have. Get over that. Hit the... Okay. Well, it's exactly kind of where I wanted to land it. Not like that, but one inch past the fringe. Sure, take that. Jamie Lee Curtis with his approach. Plenty of room inside of me. Getting a lot of text this morning. I don't get that many texts. Getting a lot today. Something must be going on. All right. This is short, middle of the green. It's not going to release up the hill, so he'll be out, I don't know, probably 35 feet or so.
Setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking?
Actually, I guess it's probably shorter than that. All right, so I've got a little bit of a, the window's open just about an inch or so. Not a necessarily easy putt, but if I make it, I will win the hole. I think it's going to move pretty significantly here. Especially with the pace I want to hit it at. Turn right.
Yeah, come back.
Missed it topside. All right, so this should be a
Here we
good
go,
situation.
spotting for par.
That's another thing. I wish, like, in situations like this where both of our putts were inside 2 feet, if it, like, very quickly popped up and was like, do you want to concede that? Do you want to be
And to
good here?
have the
Like,
hole.
do you want to concede this putt to your opponent if they
Nice
concede it to you? Yes. Boom, boom, boom. We'd be on to the next hole.
Okay, that's gonna happen.
I imagine when the next game comes out, I can't wait for that, because if you've been following this series, this is only the 3rd game. There was the Golf Club 2, and the Golf Club 2019, which they probably should not have gone to yearly naming structures if they weren't going to create a game every year, which they're not. So I think maybe 2021 or 2022 we'd probably get a new game. Really good drive here. That's A1 perfect. So I cannot wait for the updates because because the game is not
Okay, it's time to
released
send this
every
ball on
year,
its way.
you usually get pretty significant updates every single time, which is nice. All right, don't push this. All right.
Tee shots looking
So,
good here.
you know, my wish list, it's kind of long. But
about
like, you know, that
185
good
yards
thing
to
would
the
be
pin now
nice.
for him.
The way that they match guys up online, if you don't know your opponent, you're just trying to find an opponent, it's not great. I'd love to see some updates to the societies where you could like right now in societies, it's kind of hard to do the administrative stuff on the societies, like adding a bunch of events. Like, why can't I I want to be able to bulk add or change events, right? Like every event I have to go in, do the course, do the name, do the prizes, do that. Like, why can't I just do bulk add 30 of these
Okay,
events
about
and then go in
185
individually and
yards
change
left
them?
to go here.
Good shot there by Jamie Lee Curtis to give himself an eagle look. Little stuff like that. All in all, I think it's a really great game. Obviously, I spent a lot of time talking about it and playing it. But
Very
I'm
good
excited
approach. We're on the
because
green now.
they
Pay
have
attention,
really
this next putt's for his eagle. You could learn a thing or two.
done a good job. Every time there's a new game, there seems to be significant upgrades, which is nice. It's not like there was a time where for 8 years, or maybe not that long, 5 years, the Madden games were basically all the same. You were just getting updated rosters and jerseys, and the game itself was basically the same. Here's an eagle putt. I'm just a hair inside this, so he can put the pressure on. Misses it right edge, so now I've got a little bit of a door.
Like this, and you'll go one up on your friend here.
Shouldn't be much in it, right? That's probably what he was thinking, though. Okay,
Great putt in there.
so I'm in for eagle. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is gonna make birdie on a hole and lose it, so that's no knock against
One
him.
up on
I
your friend.
made a good score.
All right, let's drop that ball on the green.
All right, this long par 3. Hit a little drawing 5-iron in here. It's on a good line if it releases. Okay, underneath the cup.
Nice. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
There is also... Oh, here's another thing that they have to get. Sorry, I forgot about this. If I want to be able to play any course, any hole, and then auto mulligan, or be able to place the ball wherever I want. There is a pretty significant lack of practice options in this game, especially for a game that has a learning curve like this one does. You can uphill putt right to left. Hold your head up. Oh, it did. It actually moved. It looked like it moved a hair right.
11 feet to the
Missed the
cup for
putt.
him.
Jamie Lee Curtis can get it right back. You can only go to the driving range, which is a completely flat lie on an open driving range. You can go to the chipping green or the putting green. That's it. Kind of stinks. I want to be able to say, okay, I'm going to go play a practice round at TPC Scottsdale or Sawgrass, and I'm going to put one on the 16th tee, and I don't have to play holes 10 through 15 to get there, or 17, and I'm going to That's a lot of break he's playing. But what do I know? He'll tap that in, I believe.
Now,
see, like, this would be a good situation. And then when I hit a shot, be able to auto just go hit it again. Auto mulligan. Also, if I want to place my ball, kind of like when you do when you drop it, and you declare it unplayable and drop it, I want to take my ball, put it in the right rough. I want to put it in the left rough. I want to do this. Not only opens up so much more in terms of practice options, but in terms of content options, which I guess I'm a little biased about. Let me see if I can hit this drive here. Because what I wanted to do, this is a really good ball if it gets up there and doesn't roll off to the right, although I think it's gone now. Settle down. It's really hard to hold this green coming in from that way. Nice. Anything really right goes into the bunker. But what I wanted to do, spoiler alert, is recreate either famous shots or famous rounds. So, like, I wanted to go to WGC Mexico, Club de Golf Chapultepec, put myself in that right-hand bunker where Tiger did the twirl and hit that huge cut and try to hit, like, and then put myself there over and over and over again and see how close I can get it. Because I thought that would be cool. Is that going to hold the green? Yeah, see, it's so hard to hold the green there. Is it going to go into the bunker? Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's not. So, like, that would be cool. But that is obviously not an option. All right. So I make it, I win. Make it, I win the hole.
You'll go 2 up.
It is not the easiest putt, and I don't make a lot of putts. If you've been watching, I do not make a lot of putts on Xbox. Except that one. Oh,
jeez.
Tried to reverse jinx myself.
Right,
so Jamie Lee Curtis has to make this to have the hole, because I will tap mine in for birdie. He got it. Good pressure putt there.
This one will have the hole.
Okay. So we're going to make the turn. I am 1 up, although it has been very competitive, and there's been a lot of holes that have been won.
This is hole number 10.
This is that short downhill par 3 that I always forget what club I need to hit here. I think I've been hitting pitching wedge, and it's been too much. So let's try gap wedge. But I have to hit it clean. In this case, that's probably pretty good. Get down. Go in. Oh, it never released. All right, uphill putt at it, no problem.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Crazy goofballs. What's up, man? Welcome. Jamie Lee also going to hit the gap wedge. This is a good view here. Mernloaf did a killer job on this course. Oh, that's another thing. No, that's not true. I've opened up the course creator one time and was so
24 feet
intimidated and confused on how it works that I don't even know how half of these courses get created, let alone really nice ones like this. I'm going to make a long-term goal where I'm going to create a course and we're going to play it. But man, I don't even know where to start. I don't know if I should model it after another course. That feels a little bit easier because a blank slate is just like, I guess anything is possible. Should I map it out like on a piece of paper first? Like know how many, like I don't even know. But so shout out to anybody who can create a course. and then can create really nice ones. I don't know how you do it. You've got my respect. This thing's going to move a lot harder to the right at the end there. I've missed a couple high side. Turn. Missed another one high side. Clearly overreading everything.
Here's his 6-foot putt.
Jamie Lee's got to make this to have the hole. Jeff. Yeah, it definitely would backfire. I mean, I like the good because I'll miss a 3-footer.
Have the hole.
So maybe we would have to set it where it was like, I don't know. Maybe you could set it 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet. I don't know. The old
Okay, that's gonna happen.
I don't know if the newer, like the Rory McIlroy game does this. I don't think so. But the older Tiger Woods games, I'm pretty sure when you got within inside 2 feet, you couldn't even putt it if you wanted to. It would automatically just bring you up there, and he would tap it in for you. You wouldn't have to touch it. Like you would never you'd never do anything. So it was basically like going good because as soon as you hit it up there, it wouldn't go to the other player. He'd walk up. He would just cut screen, tap it in, move on. So that's kind of what I envision here, but I don't know if the Rory McIlroy game does that. Also, I think it is, well, I guess not if it's rights related. Hold on, let me hit this shot. So back into the wind. I just want to carry that bunker there. If I lose it a little out, I'd rather miss it right than left, I think. And of course I missed it left. I would have rather been on the other side of this.
You're on the green.
I get a lot of questions about when is there going to be another Rory game or Tiger game. Like, unfortunately for EA, golf's like in the best spot it's been in since like they stopped the Rory line, where there's a bunch of young golfers. Tiger's back, but also at the same time, like the golf club has the PGA rights now, and I can't imagine 2 games are going to have the PGA rights. And the issue with those Rory games or those Tiger Woods games is there is no union in golf. They have to go out and sign each one of these guys individually. If you want to use Tiger Woods' likeness, you've got to pay him. If you want to use, I mean, Jim Furyk was in those games, and Dustin Johnson and Ricky Fowler, like these, you got to pay each one of them. You can't just go up to the union and say, hey, here's a flat amount we want to pay you to get access to every golfer on tour. It doesn't work that way, which is actually why this game is smart. The budget for this game is probably, well, at least in terms of like that type of stuff, imagine creating a game and not having to pay for likenesses. That'd be great. And then, giving the complete custom ability to make it look like anybody. Producer Jacob from the first cut. His guy looks exactly like Rory Sabatini. It's hilarious, and it's impressive that he was able to get his guy that close. There's also probably a market for that, I would assume. So I don't know if you guys remember this. Like when... Turn right. That's going in. Got it. All right. Sorry, Jamie. Just dropped that one on you. So I'll go to 2 up here. There was a time where, like in NCAA football, you would you'd go online and you'd pay someone like $20, and then you would like physically mail them your memory card. Remember this? And they would upload the rosters for you. So instead of having quarterback number 7 or whatever, you'd have, whoever the quarterback is for that team and their name and their stats and their likeness and all that stuff. Now you can just do that online, right? Like you can do that for 2K. NBA 2K, you can download the latest rosters. You can get the prospects who are in the college now, whatever. I don't know if there's a way to do it here, but it would be cool if like someone made a, I don't know, Ricky Fowler clone, and then you could import him into the game. The other thing that they need to do is you need to be able to have multiple players. So like I like my guy, so like my guy's here, my profile's here, but if I want to have a Ricky Fowler that I take through, if I do 5-iron, am I going to get it up the crest there? It is downwind. Let's try it. Oh, well, doesn't matter when you hit that shot. Might be trouble. And if I want to take Ricky Fowler from 0 and run him through the PGA Tour, I should be able to do so. So I should be able to have like infinite characters here, and then that opens up the ability to make clones of guys And then also what I've seen people do, which I think is what I think is cool is in like the PGA Tour mode, they change the names of the other golfers to real players. So when you're going through, you can see, oh, top of the leaderboard is Dustin Johnson, not Bill Cartwright or whatever names they give them, right? So I also think that there's like a market for that, right? Like, why can't I import who's currently on the PGA Tour? Like, I'd pay someone, I don't know, $10 to like $10. I don't know, $10 a month to keep. I don't know what it would be, but like that would be cool. They've got to figure that stuff out, and they don't have to be involved in it, right? The Golf Club 2019, because NBA 2K doesn't really have to be involved in this. They don't have to say, hey, we're giving you the likenesses of all the college guys. They probably don't want to play that game, but they can easily just be like, oh, here's a way you can upload custom leaderboards, custom fields, but we all know what that means, right? And then someone takes advantage of it online and creates it and then shares it with everybody else.
3 up.
That's what I want to see. All right, this is a straight putt up the hill, right? A little. I mean, it's going to move a little right at the start and a little left in the middle. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, mailing my memory card. That's crazy. So I remember that. I remember being like,
nice.
I don't know how old I was. 12.
Take you to
and like,
am
I ever gonna get this card back? Like, I don't even know who I'm sending this to.
It's just hole number
and sure
13.
enough, like
It's
a
just
week
number.
later,
Let's see
your
what we can
memory
do.
card would come back to you. Or the other option I think you could do was you could buy a memory card from them, right? And it would come preloaded. That was actually the smarter thing, so that you'd have to like mail
He's just about ready to
mail
tee
your
off.
own memory
Let's see
card
how he
there.
does.
Because if you had other games on your memory card, you couldn't keep the progress. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how far we've come in even 20 years, 15 years with this stuff. Those memory cards used to be like 8 megabytes.
All right,
You wouldn't
look
be
at
able to
that. 150
hold
yards
anything
-ish.
at all. And now, you know, what do we have in what are the hard drives in these things? I think the Xbox I just got is a terabyte. Like, that's crazy.
I like the way
Like,
this is
you know,
tracking.
12-year-old Rick never
All right, you
would have
are on
imagined
the
that was
green. We can
possible.
putt.
So think about what it's going to be like in 10 more years. Your Xbox is going to have like a... Honestly, it probably won't even have a hard drive. It'll be like so synced up with the cloud and you'll have unlimited storage. I don't know. They'll figure something out. About this match, by the way, I'm on a little bit of a tangent this morning. 3 up on 13. Probably good that I'm just distracted and not thinking about all these shots.
And he's setting up with a long putt here.
I'd have to check the rest of our group. I don't know if I have... I guess if you go 2-1, there's always a chance. No, because I guess the other guy could go 3-0. I'd have to check the standings of where the rest of our group is. Also, we had... So the way I did tiebreakers, I did not think it was going to be possible to like have a 3-way tie at the top because you need a very, very, very specific situation to happen. I mean, left edge, just in case it gets pushed back a little bit. Where one golfer needs to go... Is this over? 4 up with... How many do we have left?
Nice one.
5.
That'll
So
take
4 up with
you,
5 to go.
4 on your
Where
first
you
shot.
need one guy to go 0-3.
And now we find
Then you
ourselves
need
on hole
everybody
number
else in the group to go 2-1, and then you need like golfer A to beat B, B to beat C, and C to beat A. It's like that exact scenario has to happen to get you a 3-way
ball
tie.
was launched.
And I was like, not gonna happen. I was like, there's no chance. Not gonna happen. Don't have to worry about
And
that.
he's
Like the
ready to
first
go.
group
Let's see how
that
this hole goes
finished
for him.
finished with a 3-way tie at the top. So I did not have a tiebreaker scenario in mind. For 3, we'll have to figure something out. I don't know.
He's got
9-hole
110 yards to
stroke
go
play?
here. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to check it out. Sandwich here. I think I can end it here. So we've got 5 left. If I win this hole, it's over. If we have it, I'm dormy, and then if I lose it, we'll have the same scenario on the next hole. So he can put the pressure on with a good gap wedge. It's on a good line. If it's the distance, it's just right of the flag. Good shot. Really flat putt from there. That should be good.
Okay, we're sitting at around 110
Ball's
yards.
above my feet. Now you can use this side hill, but I don't really love the idea of that. I didn't want to hit that one fast, I don't think. Sit down. Right over the flag. I did have a lot of spin on it, so we're going to be opposite of it here. I must be just outside of Jamie. All right, let's be smart about this. I've overread every left to right putt. What's that, a ball or two outside the left? Don't hit it too hard.
Oh, man.
Ran it over the left. Ran it over the left edge again. I can't make that putt. I've misread it and overread it the whole time. 3-man skins. First guy to get a skin wins the tiebreaker. I do like the very sudden deathy aspect of that. And I guess with skins, presumably if two guys make a 3 and one guy makes a 4. By the way, I lost that hole, so Jamie Lee Curtis is now 3 down. It would carry over. So it's not like one, you would actually, whoever wins the first hole would have had to have beaten the other two guys. So that's not bad. Maybe I'll just give them the option, especially if they're the only group. And I didn't have a rule for it, so I don't know. Three-man skins isn't a bad idea. We might do that.
On this hole.
All right. I guess I don't need to play this too dumb. I was going to try to take it left of the bunker and get a better angle, but
and
3 up with 4 to go. Why would I do
yards.
that? I don't want to give this to him. I want to hit safe shots and make him have to make 5 birdies in a row. Spin for me. Yeah. That's what I want to do. Just put enough pressure on him that he's got to make like hero shots here. And then I assuming he doesn't jar this, I'll have a putt for bird. Oh. The door is open. He's probably going to have to make this, because if I make my putt, it's over.
A long distance.
He's probably going to have to make this putt.
Let's see what he does.
It's got to go right. It's a really good putt. It's a really, really good putt. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, because I think I can make this one.
Win the match. It's that easy.
And that'll do it.
And there's a birdie.
Good playing, Jamie. That was a lot of fun. Man. You won a bunch of holes on me. Here it is. I'm gonna finish it out 4 up. I'll show you the final stats here. 4 up. Okay. So I won 7. He won 3. So 4 and 3. I am 1 and 1 on Xbox. I think I'm also 1 and 1 on PlayStation too. So I've got a match to go in each of them. I don't think I can advance out of the group on PlayStation. I will have to look on Xbox, but I'll stream it. So later. Thanks for joining. See you guys.